Slap Talk, man. Subscribe right now. Man, come on.
You going straight into us.
Slap it out, man.
It's that slap music. I made this shit for you to slap to it. No water, straight drop this, that crack music. Slap music. Get money, cash, add to it. All the record is the slappers, they gon' trap to it. Slap music. This that motherfucking slap music. No water, straight drop this, that crack music.
Yo, man, it's your boy Lil Joe. You tuned in to Slap Talk, man. I'm here with my boy Rari.
What it do, Rari?
You know what the fuck going on, man. One of the top producers in Milwaukee. You know, I'm one of the hottest artists in motherfucking Milwaukee. Let me take the bells off my neck, though. You know, y'all hear that? You can't walk in this motherfucker unannounced, bro. So I'm gonna put this motherfucker right here. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
How you feeling today, though, bro?
I'm feeling great, though. You know?
Feeling
Hanging
good?
in there, you know, keeping it pushing, you know. We gotta keep grinding and gritting and
Gotta
getting to
keep
it.
grinding,
So.
bro. You know, it's a whole movement. The city turned right now. You know what I mean? It's for us to keep working hard and keep going.
Yeah, this is the best time to keep it pushing. You know, it's a lot of motion rolling around the city and everybody doing their thing. Everybody locking in. We got a lot of eyes in on the city right now. So everybody who got something going, like, you really need to just keep doing what you got and keep giving them what you got. Simple as that.
Yeah. First off, bro, like, what made you start making beats?
You know, my pops, he played guitar, he played bass, so, you know, like growing up in the church too, being around a lot of musicians and like, you know, a lot of musical inspiration, that made me want to get into playing piano when I was about in 3rd grade. So, it probably been a passion of mine probably since I was like 8 years old, but one of my homies, he put up to my crib. He had FL Studio on his laptop or whatever. We probably like 14 years old, so this probably was about damn near 20 years ago. He put up on me, and he put me onto the shit. And
That's Fruity Loops.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
This was Fruity Loops 4, so this was like 2004, 2005. So
Oh, you been in this shit since
G's
was making Trap It Out.
Yeah. So this was a minute ago.
Before we was Slap It Out, you was with the Trap It Out move.
Yeah. So around that time, you know, it's just kind of like dibbling, dabbling. You know, it was more like just playing, you know, like playing a game on the computer or whatever. It was just something new. Like, I wasn't used to seeing it. And my guys was making music. And I know they was making beats on that motherfucker. So I kind of wanted to tap in and do the same thing, too. Outside of already doing music myself.
So you was rapping and shit, too?
Yeah, I was rapping and shit, too. And, you know, it's hard to get beats. You know, everybody doing the mixtape thing. Back when the mixtape was, you was rapping on other
trappers, that piff, and shit like that.
You was rapping on other people's beats. Before, like, motherfuckers made some mixtape where you rapping on your own, so, and I kind of got tired of rapping on other people's shit, so I kind of wanted to do my own thing, and that's kind of how I got into doing beats. So this was like 2004, 2005 to be for real. This was around that time.
When do you feel like people started fucking with your beats and shit? Like, when do you feel like you perfected your craft as a producer?
Being honest, it took a while because I kind of stopped doing it for a while. Like when I first started doing it, I didn't lock into it fully how I needed to. You know how they say when you serious about something, you're going to fully lock in, you're going to put time into it every day, you're going to put that passion in, and you're going to be dedicated to what you got going on. It was kind of a back and forth thing for me because I was still trying to rap, and I was kind of like just dabbling the beats because I know my guy made so many beats, he was just throwing me them motherfuckers. So I had my own beats, but I wasn't making them as much as he was doing it, because he was always doing it. Like, a lot of times we'll go over his crib, we all playing the game, he in the room making beats.
He was locked in.
He was fully locked in. So when it was fully time for me, like, you know what, I really got buckled down. I got all this damn equipment. I done put all this time into investing into this shit. I might as well just fully tap in and focus on that shit. So I'm going to say really like around pandemic time, maybe a little bit before the pandemic. It probably was like 2018, 2019.
For real? Goddamn. So you just feel like he really just stopped, said like fuck the rap shit and just locked in on the producer shit.
Yeah. That's really when. And I was living in Waukesha for about 5 years. This is a crazy story I'm going to tell y'all. I was living in Waukesha for about 5 years. I've been chopping it up back and forth with Mello and shit like that.
Yeah. So and shout out Mello dropping 30.
Yeah, Mello dropping 30, my fucking brother. So he finally hit me like, yo, send me the low, I'm finna pull up. I let him know I'm in Waukesha. He like, ain't give a fuck. He pulled all the way up out there. It was him and it was Lean Beats. They pulled all the way up to my crib. And
that was love, energy. That was love.
we got to like really politic, and they probably was at my crib for maybe like 6-7 hours, but it was outside of just the music shit. We was really like chopping it up, and they got to making a beat, and the beat Chicken ended up using the beat for the song called Billy.
Billy,
that's what it's called.
Yeah. I know.
So,
I know. What album is that? I know exactly what you're talking about.
I forgot. It's the album with the goat on the front.
I already know. I know exactly what album.
I forgot what exactly
I
what's
fuck
called.
with that album. There's plenty songs on it I like, and I can't even tell you one song.
But that was my first time ever like meeting Mello pulling up on me, and I was supposed to jump on the beat with them niggas, but I was like kind of too lit, and plus it was kind of like I was crazy. It was crazy to me that Mello really pulled all the way up out here, like Walker Street. That shit like 20, damn near 30 miles away. So it's crazy. My boy pulled up all the way out here. Like we was talking back and forth, but he never really like met me like face to face. And our first time meeting, he pulled up all the way out there to chop it up with me, and just really put me up on game and just show me how this shit go and like give me some of the ropes and pointers on how to move and how to perfect my craft a little better. So we really like had a real sit down moment. It was outside of the music shit. So I really locked in with bro from that moment. And Lean Beats too. Shout out Lean.
Shout out Lean.
So
I know who he is, but I don't honestly know if we ever worked together. I know we didn't bump shoulders or even email to email, inbox or whatever. I know we didn't tap in before. But if we didn't, bro, tap in, bro. You know it's all love.
I know one thing, bro was doing a lot of shit with Juan before Juan passed away. So like I know him and Juan was like
Juan.
really,
I love you, fat bitch.
I love you too, bro. Like real life, they was real life starting to like really bridge the gap and really lock in heavy around the time Big Juan passed. So them pulling up out there really fucking with me, and that really like put the battery I needed in my back to like really get shit going. And that's what led to me meeting Juan, and led to me meeting Mike and Chicken, and you know meeting this man right here. Like so, a lot of this shit I owe to Mello dropping 30, because without bro, like I probably wouldn't have had too much motion going on. So I give that to bro right there.
Shout out Mello. I'm getting your ass on here next, nigga.
Real talk, real talk.
No bullshit. What's your favorite beat that you made, bro?
I want to say my favorite beat I made, probably 32 Bars Part 2. It was a collab with Tay Love that I did for Big C.
Oh, Big C. Shout out Big C, man. We lit.
Shout
These
out
all
Big C,
Milwaukee
shout out
artists.
Big C.
These all Milwaukee producers, man. Milwaukee our own fucking Atlanta, bro. We our own fucking mega city, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in my own shop right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
It's black businesses across the street, bro. You know what I mean? It's all type of lit ass rich niggas, bro. In Milwaukee, it's plenty lit rich niggas
East
in
Center
Milwaukee.
Street,
bro.
right off Holden Center, man. Y'all pull up down here and get y'all buns, get y'all hookah lit, all that shit.
That's
everything
why
you need. T-shirts, there's merchandise in here. There's clothing. What you need, T-shirts, shorts, some everything in here.
No bullshit.
Phone cases, whatever you need.
And
Pull up, one-stop shop for sure.
Gee, don't mind me. Stay looking over to the, you know, I know my motherfucking camera etiquette probably ain't right because I'm watching cameras. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I'm watching this camera, but I'm watching these cameras too. You know, motherfucker gotta be locked in, so don't mind me steady looking off and shit.
Real talk.
Damn, I didn't know you did 32 bars.
Yeah, 32 bars.
I didn't know you did
my tag wasn't in there, but you know, at the end of the day, that kind of like, it was chill to me, like that summer, where it's one moment where I'm leaving my mom's house, and I pull up to the gas station by our crib on like 84th and Hemp, up them ways, on like Appleton and Hemp, and I hear some motherfuckers like slapping the song. And you know, me just hearing the song and just hearing like, damn, that's some shit I made. Like with my brother Tay Love too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it was a good feeling. Like even being behind the scenes and not being all in the spotlight, just being the man behind the boards, like it's a satisfaction for me knowing I had hands in there. I really locked in with a motherfucker and we really like built a relationship. It really ain't just me shooting out beats. I never talked to a motherfucker. They happen to hop on the shit. And that's how I go. Like, everybody that I done locked in with from here, like, I done reached out to, I done touched hands with, I done sat down with, and we done built a relationship outside of the music shit. That's what make it feel better for me at the end of the day when it's all said and done, outside of the music, outside of the paperwork, outside of the business. Like, us building a relationship, building the gap, bridging the gap, and like building a brotherhood off the music, but having something more than just that with one another. That's really what keep me going behind this shit.
No bullshit. You a real nigga, not even give a fuck that your name went on the tag.
Yeah.
And shout out Tay Love, he a real one. So I know
that.
that was some shit that, you know, shit happened, bro, with music, bro. Like, I didn't drop mixtapes, bro, and accidentally moving too fast, didn't even put an artist on the West name. Like, fuck, you know what I mean? I hope they don't feel no type of way. Or, you know what I mean? Say it's 3-4 producers on the beat, and I didn't peep or moving too fast. Like, damn, I'm thinking this bro beat because I tapped in with bro. And, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, bullshit.
And another reason, like, on top of that, when it did drop, like, I hollered at Big C personally, because DeVito really bridged the gap to like introduce me into Big C to where we really like got the relationship we got now, because that's really my brother for sure. And when he dropped it on his cover, it say produced by me and Tay Love. So, you know, like it's put out there that it was produced by both of us. Like Big C let it be known it was produced by both of us, even though my name wasn't on the tag, or like I didn't have my tag on the beat at the time. And at the time I was still trying to get my Big Juan tag put together.
Yeah.
So I didn't even send it to him in time to get it put on there. But, you know, magic happened. So history was made.
And I ain't gonna lie, I got pissed. So we about to take a short West night. Y'all ain't gonna see it. Just go, 1 second. We back from our commercial break. No bullshit. See, I don't got no ads right now. There's gonna be an ad right there. You hear me? Well, you know what I mean?
You want another ad? Who wants smoke? Smoke shop. We right here, center and holding. You pull up over here, get yourself together. Like I told you, your hookah needs, your blunts. You need t-shirts, you need merch, you need phone cases, you need incense, whatever you need something to drink. Pull up over here. Who wants smoke? That's the advertisement. There you go.
That's the ad. And the we had went across the street real fast. You gotta grab the drink and shit too. You know, shout out to Cream City. That's another ad, man.
Yes, indeed.
No bullshit.
Cream City Social, right there, holding in center. Like I said, you pull up over there, you get your drinks, get your food, whatever you need, you good.
No bullshit. But you was talking about Juan made your tag, little bro.
Yeah, Juan did my tag. When he did my tag, this when I first met him, like my first time like meeting him face to face. He was at Nick Great's crib already working on some music. I want to say it was for him and Trav tape, or it was for Dog Slayers 2 at the time, I believe.
Do you know the song that the tag came from?
The song came from was the song that me and Mello produced for him, Gnarly. It's on him and Lil. It's on him and Lil Trav tape, free Lil Trav.
Northside and the bitch I just dropped all the way. Country ass nigga.
I know it's on that tape. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. But the song's called Gnarly. And he shouted me out in the hook. So they was in the process of recording the song. I pulled up over there, and I'm like chill off into the background, you know, doing my thing, smoking my little weed or whatever, just out the way, you know, because I know they working. So I don't want to be in nobody's face or doing too much, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just chilling, peeping the scene, you know, observing the atmosphere and, you know, just loving the energy in the room. So I'm just in the background vibing. And they finally get finished. You know, Mello introduced me into Big Juan. We have a little conversation and everything. We lock in from there, exchange numbers. And I asked him if I could use the part that he did in the hook for my tag, and he gave the green light. So it was up from there. And we real life locked in from there. Once bro got his iPad, I mean not his iPad. Once he got his MacBook, I put it up on him because he lived on 13th in Melvina. I lived on 19th, so I was straight down the block from him. I still live on 19th, so I pull up over there. I get him together, get him all the little plugins and shit that he need to mix and master his own shit. So he can start recording himself, you know what I'm saying? So we was like real life locked in, like all the way from maybe like 2018 till about, you know, the time is passing. Unfortunately, the time is unfortunately passing, but you know that's always
Fat
gonna be bro.
bitch. You right the fuck,
No.
you stupid bitch. You right the fuck.
And that's little bro.
I'm
You
sorry,
got love
Rosie,
forever.
but that bitch shouldn't, man. He supposed to be right here rapping with us. You know it's all love, Rosie, but every time I think any of my people passing away, all I do is cuss their ass out. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how I agree. Bitch. If I go, cuss me the fuck out, cause the fuck you doing leaving, nigga? Supposed to be right here balling, nigga. Rest in peace, Big Wine. Man, you know what the fuck
Big
going
Wine
on.
for sure, but you know, I'm one of the very few producers of that shit. I don't know who else got a Big Wine tag,
Yeah,
but
I
I know I do. So
Yeah.
there we go, man.
What's your who's your favorite industry producer? Like who you get your, you know what I mean? Who motivated you in the industry? I know Mello is your Milwaukee, you know, influence. Who is your industry influence?
Low key, I gotta give it to Timberland, bro, because
Timberland?
a lot of the shit he was doing, you know, sampling big now. Like a lot of niggas, like they do their thing with the sampling and like really rebirthing beats, not even just on some like reusing and like taking their shit and then just adding a little here and there. Like it's a lot of people bringing a different light and a different type of life and energy to these samples these days, to where they add so much sauce to them where you can hear a slowed up love song and a motherfucker turn that into like a club song or like a slap song or a trap song, and it's just the energy and the bounce that a motherfucker add to it and the depth that a motherfucker put into this shit. When you really like respect the craft and you really giving your all to this shit and you day in, day out grinding and gritting with this shit, like it's a big difference. So watching Timberland and the things he did and like the vocals he used and shit and the chops that he took out of other songs, like people will never know. Like he used that Funky Chicken sample and used bits and pieces out of that to make like SWV beats and shit. That's some whole R&B shit that he even took from some funk or some soul ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Or even shit when he was rapping with Magoo. R.I.P. Magoo, the legend.
I don't even know.
Like,
you put me up on game. Timberland used to rap?
Yeah, Timberland rap too. So when
That's
he was doing
sweet. My mama.
when he was doing his thing rapping and shit with Magoo, you know, Magoo passed away probably like around the pandemic time, so you know, rest in peace to him. But a lot of times they were doing that shit, they were taking a lot of samples like you never heard of and shit, and doing shit off of that. So it wasn't even like a lot of shit that you hear that's popular that people go sample. He was taking samples of shit that you would never guess, because the way he was flipping samples, it'll sound like some shit that he didn't even sample. It'll sound original. And that's what I try to do when I use samples myself and put together beats like that. Like Mello will tell you, like Mello always told me, like when it comes to sampling and shit, I'm like one of the coldest producers that he know as far as sampling, because I'll take some shit and make a beat with it, and you won't even hear it. You know what I'm saying?
We about to see.
So,
hey,
that's just how I do.
What's that shit called? I was born by the river. And he said, and this is time. Oh, you know.
What, change gonna come? That's Sam Cooke shit? Yeah.
Sam Cooke, you can do that? You think you could remix Sam Cooke? I done sent that to a couple people, man. Or that. Across 110th Street, all I do on the G, all I do is listen to old music all day if I can look for samples, bro. I look for samples all fucking day. I don't even listen to niggas rap. I listen to music if I can capitalize and make new music off old music. I ain't gonna lie. I love creating new sounds that doesn't exist, and that's another thing I want to put you on.
Right.
Like my nigga Jay Bird. Shout out Jay Bird, a real artistic guy, my boy. What I about to say, like he do shit like this. I have his phone recording.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like sounds that you can't get, like.
Yeah.
He record these sounds. I'm putting y'all on game too right now. You know you can do that. You can record audio files. You know what I mean? And you can put these motherfuckers as beats. No bullshit. Well, you can make a beat off sound that you create.
From Tyler the Creator. He do that a lot.
For real?
Yeah, he do that a lot. So he'll like, let's say like, you know, when people put like little vocals and shit in the back of beats or whatever, or little sounds or little sayings and shit, or like what you just said, like sounds you can't get. He'll just record the shit and do it himself and just put it in the beat. So, yeah.
I'm straight. I don't even need. I probably hit a whip on top if anything. I ain't been smoking in like a week.
Literally what bro said, that shit benefit a lot. So don't be afraid to just be openly creating what you want to do. Like for real, like with this producing shit, even with being a rap artist, you really gotta just jump out that box and really get in your own bag for real.
Open up your motherfucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, open up your fucking mind, expand your horizon, you know what I mean? This your horizon, energy. Expand your motherfucking horizon, man.
You gotta remember, like, you gonna be the main one pushing your merchandise. It matter about how hard you pushing your merchandise. What they doing in the store, they taking it out the box, and when the motherfucker selling it, what they doing? When they buy it, what's happening? It's getting put in the bag. You gotta jump out. You gotta get out the box and get in your bag, man. That's really what you gotta do.
So get out the box and get in your bag, goddamn dummy. Man, it's time to open up that laptop, though. Time to open up that motherfucking laptop, brother. I want to hear what you about to do today. You know, we got a single dropping too real soon, man. So by the time this come out, our single should be coming out. I'm gonna try to drop this a day after our single or something like this. I want up tempo too. Up tempo. Try to make this one up tempo. Well, I ain't gonna say what the fuck. Do whatever the fuck you want to do, boss. What's your first sounds you gonna use? What's the first, like, what you do? You do your keys, your hi hats. I'm familiar, but I ain't familiar. You do your bass. What you do first?
A lot of times I do keys first, and then I lead to like drums, and then I like figure out what I'm gonna do as far as 808s and bass like afterwards a lot of times. Or sometimes I do the melody, then I do a bass line. If I'm doing some slap shit or some trap shit, I'll do a bass line. And then from there, I'll work on the drums. And then we'll add 808s and kicks and all that other shit. That's how we usually do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So low key, we could go sample, or we could just go straight out, or however, we could do sample, we go straight out, or we could just play some shit.
What you got, man?
Let's see, we could do a sample too.
You got samples already up there?
You want to take it again, or right here?
I'm done smoking crack. Fentanyl, none of you. Nah, I'm just playing. I gotta think, man, my boy on Fetty for real. Oh, I like that. It say cocaine. The name of that sample, cocaine. Ooh, cocaine blues. What's your name this one? Cocaine blues, nigga. I got the mic right here too. Got that Newman. Got that Newman. Broke ass, nigga. Got the Newman in the cut, nigga. I ain't no new man, I'm a true one, you hear me? I ain't new to this shit, I'm true to this shit, goddamn dummy. You heard? You hear me? Hey! Turn it down just a little bit, I don't want the music too big, you know what I mean? You can hear that, right? You can put your headphones on too if you want to.
I can hear it.
Yeah, nigga, you ain't never had a podcast like this. Nigga, this ain't no motherfucking podcast. This is a slap show, nigga. You know what I mean? Where we bringing slaps to the motherfucking world. You know what I mean? These real slaps, my nigga. Real motherfucking slaps, nigga. Brought to you by Slap It Out itself. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at the laptop, man. Slap It Out. Supreme Slap It Out. Supreme Master. The Supreme Slap It Out. Hey, cocaine blues. Hey, I done ran 1,000 miles in these cocaine shoes, nigga. 1,080 grams, nigga. What? Lying ass niggas who ain't never bust a move, nigga. I ain't never trying to lose. I done took a couple losses, but I'm really trying to groove. Hey, I'm a boss ball boss, and you ain't even gotta choose, baby. When you find me, you won. You ain't even gotta snooze. You ain't even gotta bruise me. I'm Bruce Lee, looking ass nigga.
Talking that shit for real though.
I ain't talking no shit. So I get on that mic. Gee, I'm gonna talk that shit. Be looking forward to that shit though. Y'all thought y'all about to eat the whole beat. Y'all thought y'all was about to hear me. Y'all thought. But guess what? Y'all go know. Y'all hear that intro on the, you know what I mean? On whatever track that I'm gonna put out, y'all just gotta be like, damn, that was that shit he did on the podcast. Yeah, for real though. You know what I mean? This slap talk, man. We dropping real slaps, man. Real tracks, real trap niggas. Real trap niggas, you know what I mean? No rap cap, you know what I mean? We unwrap and backpack and pack shit up and send it out, all type of shit. But, you know, this is my first actual show. I did this shit with my bro. That shit beautiful.
Real. My
I
dog,
appreciate
for real.
that shit, you know what I mean? I appreciate you.
Real nigga at the end of the day. Like real life. As soon as we locked in, my brother in real life embraced me like a brother in real life, just showed me love. You know, I was going through rough times. You know, I lost a kid or whatever. So at the time, I really needed a brother, and my boy been there for me the whole way. You know what I'm saying? We've been locked in ever since. Outside of the music shit, I done probably cooked about 3, 4, 5 joints for my boy. But outside of all of this, my boy really one of the only ones checking in with me, making sure I'm straight, making sure my family good, making sure everything is everything. And that goes far appreciated more than anything a motherfucker could ask for, man. You know what I'm saying? Any shout out, any all that other shit outside of all of this, the real life interaction and the real life connection that we got outside of the matrix, that's what means more than anything. And you gotta have these with people.
No bullshit. And this one planned, you know what I mean? I really supposed to do my first episode with the hood makeover, and that's something y'all gonna see on another episode. I'm doing the hood makeovers, you know what I mean? You know, I'm outside, I'm in the trenches. I'm in the middle of the, I'm in the middle of the jungle. You hear me? I'm in the jungle. It look nice and we kicking it up here. But it's a motherfucking, you know what I mean? It's a jungle out there. But I'm Tarzan and they love me, you hear me? So I'm about to clean my people up, man. Let them tell their story, you know what I mean? Sit back, groove, and vibe with them too, you know what I mean? But this was that shit called, damn. I lost my words that I was about to say, but shit, damn, fuck it. This was off guard as a bitch for my brother. You know, I called him random as a bitch. Supposed to pull it up yesterday. But like I said, I supposed to did a whole nother episode. I called bro, just told him pull up, let's cook. And when I told him I'm gonna have a camera out. He ain't know what the fuck he was about to do. When he got here, I'm like, nigga, we doing a podcast, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Bring your laptop, it's that. It is what it is. The rest history. This for show. I appreciate y'all for fucking with the kid, bro. Subscribe, like, tune in, tap in, bro. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this shit all about music, but I'm bigger than music, bro. You know what I mean? I'm an artist before anything. But I'm giving y'all more of myself, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna see me way more. But I'm an artist. Don't think cause you see me on a motherfucking podcast that, oh bro, taking the podcast route, saying fuck the rap shit. Hell no, nigga, I'm a rapper, my nigga. I'm a stone cold motherfucking artist. Some niggas scared to be rappers. Look, I ain't really no rapper, nigga. I'm a rapper. I'm a fucking artist, bro. I'm an artist, bro. I do this shit, bro. When I cut this camera off, we about to fucking rap, bro. You know what I mean? I'm about to rip the shit out this beat, bro. You know what I mean? This is the fuck I do. I do this shit every day. I record myself, bro. I'm a powerful artist. I'm a powerful impact in my community. And, bro, I'm full of ideas, bro. So you gonna see all type of shit from me. You know what I mean? Half these ads on this podcast gonna be from me, from all my other businesses and all the other things that I do, bro. I'm bigger than an artist, but I'm an artist first. Artist first. G. Rari, I love you, brother. Thank you for coming through.
For sure.
You know, your bitch ass has been slapped on. Fat. Well, I'ma blink the last word off. I can't even be fully myself. You motherfucker so sensitive on this shit. I'ma beep some of the pussies. Can I say that? Beep. I'ma beep that shit. I'ma beep that too. Well, peace, love, and happiness to everybody, cause I can't even. Damn.